Eli, he literally has not stopped crying for like an hour. Hand, foot, and mouth is like the most awful thing ever. It's a little weird, hold on. Eli? 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 Eli, wake up. Just kidding. Okay, this isn't clickbait. Our kids really do have hand, foot, and mouth. We're gonna talk about it for real. I just really wanted to open it this way. Stay tuned. Here's the real thing. Hello everyone, happy Friday. Ironically, last week I released a video how it's important just to stay positive and how I always look at the positive side of things.
Yay, life is great, everything's awesome. Yay, we're having so much fun, nothing to worry about.
I kid you not, the very same day, both my kids, they both caught hand, foot, and mouth. Seriously, not to be confused with hoof and mouth disease. So, it's time to practice what I preach. So how do we focus on the positive of this? I'm still thinking. We were taking a trip at the end of the month to San Diego as a family, and so I guess one positive thing is that both of them are getting the sickness out of the way so that we can enjoy our trip. There's one positive thing we can focus on, but if anyone's out there that is unfamiliar with what hand, foot, and mouth is, I just want to show you in this video. I'm going to try and keep it as positive as I can, but I'm also going to keep it real. I present to you hand, foot, and mouth. So what are the steps if your child has hand, foot, and mouth disease? The first step that we noticed is that they get a fever. Both Eli and Shiloh had a fever of either 103 or 102. When they have the fever, when they first get the fever that night, prepare, like, hire a babysitter and get out of town.
And there's no consoling them.
Thank you to Disney's Moana, and thank you to Apple for the iPad, because Apple? What did you like? What did you say?
Apple.
Apple.
That's really the only thing that would keep our sanity and help, like, give them a couple seconds of distraction. Otherwise, it's been just like nonstop. The second step, they get a sore throat. If it wasn't bad enough to have two kids that have hand, foot, and mouth, we think that I have it.
No, you do have it.
I feel like I'm starting to get a fever. Oh, my throat does hurt. Step 3 is that goes away and they start to develop these little red dots on their hands, inside their mouth, around their mouth, on their butt, on their feet. Shiloh developed way more than Eli did, but they both developed them. Okay, update. As you saw, I had a 100-degree fever, so we were thinking I totally have hand, foot, and mouth, which is just gravy. We're just adding to this story. It's amazing. I'm just gonna go to the doctor now and see exactly if I have strep throat, because if I have strep throat, then they can give me something, an antibiotic or something, to fix it quickly, because that's all I want, is just to get this over with. So we're gonna go to the doctor. Testing vitals. Alright, so temperature's back to normal, baby. Okay. 5 minutes, we'll know if I have strep or not. So good news, I don't have strep. Bad news is they don't know what it is. It could be hand, foot, and mouth. It could be any other thing, and I didn't get any antibiotics, so they just want me to, like, take Tylenol. It's the most simplest thing. It's like the biggest waste of $30 copay in my entire life. It's not a very serious disease, but it's kind of annoying, especially if you have more than one kid having it at the same time, because it's hard to juggle between the two of them, comforting each of them. But as you can tell right now, this guy, how you feeling? You feeling okay now? You feel better? Show me your muscles. Oh, I guess so. Muscles! Daddy's still not feeling very good. Just a sore throat. And now Mommy has a sore throat. But we're surviving, aren't we? We're gonna be okay? Can I have a high five? All right, go get some water. That is going to do it for this week's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you do actually catch hand, foot, and mouth, there are a couple things that might help you. For my sore throat, all I could really drink was just really hot herbal tea. My wife, for her mouth pain, she would eat a lot of oatmeal. For our children, Motrin helped better than Tylenol did. But other than that, wash your kids' hands continually and just know that you'll get through it. It's a kind of annoying thing. Thanks again for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you know someone who is dealing with hand, foot, and mouth right now, share it with them. And we'll talk to you guys next week. Later!